Hello and welcome to this Cloud Solution Architect Career Series. In this, I'm going to talk about one of the key aspects of being a cloud solution architect, especially when you are responsible for building some solution for your customer. And one of the key things which you need to always take care is for this application or the solution we are trying to deploy or develop for the customer is how the tech support is in place. In today's scenario, we don't stick to one product or one solution. Rather, most of the solutions are an amalgamation of multiple technologies and services. There could be multiple vendors also involved. So it can become very complex at one given point in time when things go wrong. Imagine an end user is not able to log into the system. Now, you reach out to one vendor and they say that, sorry, we are right, we have other users who are able to access, but it could be an issue with some maybe an identity and access management system, which is an external to the application. Maybe that user has an issue. So if you do not have that support plan, tech support plan is in place on highlighting the RASI matrix kind of thing, who is responsible for what, you really wouldn't be able to call out where to reach out to get that support, or bring all the teams together to solve one problem. Could be for anybody's issue, right? Or could be because of multiple vendors. So that's why it is important that you have it in the plan for your application or the project you are working with. Now, as you are deploying application in the cloud, if it is a public cloud, there's a public cloud vendor. You need to have a solid support mechanism in place. In case things go wrong, you should be able to reach out and get almost immediate response about the progress of the ticket you have raised. So you can actually go with an agreement to the cloud vendor to provide you those kind of premier support experience. That is very, very important. Most of the time, we can't really get into the server. We need the cloud vendor to support us. An application support. If you have built that application or if you have purchased the application, you need to make sure that application team or the vendor from where you have purchased the application is part of the support discussion or the support chain, right? So that if they need to fix something, they need to fix something. If they need to change something, they need to change something. So they should be also in the loop. And then third, but not the least, is about the escalations and triages. Where what happens when you don't get good response or you don't even get a solution for the ticket you have raised, right? Who do you reach out to expedite that process? Maybe it's a it's a business down kind of situation, right? In those cases, you raise a ticket with an immediate escalation so that it is taken care immediately, right? And after every problem which is solved, and if they are significantly impactful, you should have a triage to understand what was the issue. And doing these triages post the solution, right, helps you plan to really be prepared for any such future incidents. Future incidents of the similar kind. What would be the next action plan from your side to really fall back into? Let me give you an example. If you're using a storage account to drop the file, and by any reason that storage account is down or the storage service is down, if you have some replica of that similar storage account across the geography, you could have fall back into that another storage account while the first one is getting rectified, right? That's the kind of DR solution which was not present initially, but after the incident happened and the storage account was not available, people were not able to access those files, you do an escalation, you find a solution, and it gets solved. It is nothing to do with your application. It's only the cloud which is not able to provide you the service as promised. And you get to know about it from the triages, and then you decide to create a replica of that storage account somewhere else. And that really helps because now, if the similar situation occurs, probably you will not have to go through the same process of escalating that and waiting for your end user to solve the cloud issue, right? So this is what the technical support is key critical component of our planning phase. Whenever we plan something, we must call out explicitly about the technical support, how everybody, every piece of the puzzle is involved in this whole conversation. When things go wrong, how do you really want to involve each and then have a seamless experience for the person who raised a ticket, not by asking him or her to open multiple tickets with multiple vendor, have one ticket and pass it on to the multiple team based on whose problem it could be, right? So that's kind of plan which I'm talking about to give the application its desired support when it is in production. Absolutely, absolutely important. So thank you very much and have a great day.